There is no one best dishwasher. Actually, there is, but the Miele G79 is about $3,000. And you probably don't want to spend that much for a dishwasher. So in this video, you'll learn about the quietest dishwashers, as well as the best for racking, drying, and paneling a dishwasher without spending a fortune, as well as the best premium dishwasher, in addition to the potential drawbacks for each. All the featured dishwashers are currently available, at least now, as well, which may have been the toughest part of coming up with this video. Let's start with a brand new dishwasher with a lot of potential. G redesigned the profile dishwasher for 2022 and went back to the drawing board. Their successful odor, mold, and moisture prevention package and their laundry was added to this new line of dishwashers. They now feature the microban antimicrobial surfaces even on the outside handle, as well as a fan to dry moisture inside. Their washing system has special sprays for silverware and bottles. The drying has also been improved with a fan to remove excess moisture and speed drying even in plastics. For quiet, which is important if your kitchen is open to your living space, G profiles 42 decibels, far below the standards. However, unlike every other dishwasher we're about to compare, G's quiet with a soft food disposer instead of a filter you have to clean. Their introduction covers the basics of why you buy a dishwasher: washing, drying, and racking. The top spray is like Bosch with a sprinkler head instead of a full wash arm like Miele. Also won't look good with a panel because it protrudes, unlike the European types. Beko is a huge appliance manufacturer based out of Turkey. They're well known in Europe and 140 countries for clean styling. They also produce an excellent dishwasher for under $600, so you don't have to settle. At one time, you had to compromise when you bought an inexpensive dishwasher. There were a few cycles, the tub was plastic or a hybrid of plastic and steel. It was also loud. Beko is an exception, with decent cycles and an all-stainless tub. Their quietness is not bad at 48 decibels, only 4 decibels louder than what's considered quiet. You also have 5 cycles and options plus an adjustable rack. You have to make sure it can be fixed in your area. There's also no cycle for delicates. For quietest dishwasher, it's actually a tie. At $9.99, the KitchenAid KDT 204 KPS has their Pro Wash cycle. Pro Wash is an extended wash with soil sensing capabilities. It also features express washes. 39 decibels, it's almost noiseless and is the quietest dishwasher on this list, along with Beko's dishwasher featured next. You buy KitchenAid for its quietness. The cycles, options, racking, and drying capabilities are just basic. Beko is one of the fastest growing brands, partly because Beko has been available, whereas most have not. The other part is features. This dishwasher is loaded. For example, Aquaflex is another set of concentrated sprays at the bottom to scour dishes. You can use it with the Aqua Intense cycle, channeling up to 60% of the water on the bottom, leaving a light wash for chine and crystal on the top. The Iron Guard eliminates odors by sending negative electric charged ions to counteract the positive ions of odors. Racking is good as well. The top is multi-position and has the third silverware rack up top like every other premium dishwasher. It also uses a quieter inverter motor for its 39 decibel rating. Lastly, Beko is Wi-Fi. It's capable of being turned on and off remotely from an app on your phone. You may be more comfortable with familiar brands, and that's okay. But in case of availability issues, and there will be some, Beko is an excellent alternative. It's also statistically reliable. The drying is just condensation, which is a fancy term for the heat from your wash, jet dry in time. Also, you want to make sure Beko can be serviced in your area. KitchenAid's newer dishwasher series is worth considering. It has a larger third rack to accommodate smaller items as well as silverware. KitchenAid claims 4 levels of wash action. One is just smaller holes in the third rack. Drying cycle is better in this series and uses heat plus outside air to dissipate the moist air into water. It also meets the minimum standard for quietness at 44 decibels. If you're wondering why the better model is louder, any KitchenAid with an M has 2 filters adding 5 decibels to its sound level. You shouldn't panel a KitchenAid because it protrudes and looks like a panel stuck on a dishwasher rather than a seamless cabinet. The recessed handles, hidden controls, and flush installation are all great design elements. This dishwasher also features a few high-end features such as a third calorie rack, tall item holder, and a half load cycle. This dishwasher has better ball-bearing racks and a rack stop. The rack stop prevents the rack from being pulled out of the dishwasher. Call it toddler prevention. The racks also allow you to pile on dishes instead of the rack glide smoothly. You don't have to pull and tug at the rack anymore with a full load of dishes. You have to buy this model with the ZP5N suffix for the better racks. There are 8 SHP 865 models. Bosch also added a feature called Auto Air. The dishwasher door will open at the end of the cycle to release heat and moisture to help dry your dishes and silverware faster. However, that's the only drying benefit, and their top spray could be larger as well. It sounds gimmicky, but Bosch Crystal Dry works. Crystal Dry uses a volcanic element called zeolite to increase heat and absorb moisture. As skeptical as we were, it does even dry plastics. Plastics are less dense and tend not to dry. It's quiet and efficient with good racking. It does wash well, but KitchenAid has 4 levels of wash. Miele has 3, including 3 full spray arms. The Bosch system is really 2 spray arms and a sprinkler head. Buying a paneled dishwasher will be an issue in the next 12 months. Bosch is operating at 50% capacity. Miele is having issues as well. Neither will consistently offer a panel-ready dishwasher. KitchenAid's panel-ready protrudes from your cabinets. Unfortunately, it looks like a dishwasher with a panel stuck on it rather than a cabinet. Beko offers all the better features of the DDT 39432 that we mentioned previously, such as 39 decibels, Aqua Intense and Aquaflex scouring, good racking, and Iron Guard outer control for $11.99. Without question, this dishwasher is the best for features other than the unavailable next better G79 with swipe controls and a better warranty. It features the only automatic dispenser the Auto does. Auto does features available in the lower model, the G7366 at $19.99 as well. However, that model is not available either right now. It releases detergent at the right time. Clients report the cleanest dishes using this dispenser. It also dries incredibly well with 2 ports at the bottom, allowing air to the sides. Hot air is attracted to the cooler side and dissipates as water. Knock on it twice and the door opens automatically. The G7000 Miele dishwashers are all quiet. Drawback, set at the quietest setting at 38 decibels. This cycle can be up to 4 hours. It depends on what you are looking for, and unfortunately what's available. Miele is the best, but expensive. There are other G7000 dishwashers from $14.99 to $29.99 are pretty compelling. They should be considered when availability improves. Same could be said for Bosch, below $1,000. The best selections between $900 to $11.99 is Bosch, KitchenAid, Beko, and a new impressive looking GE profile make good products. Just make sure whatever you buy can be fixed. Overall, this is a good list to start your shopping. You have multiple brands at different prices. Start here and check what's available in your area. Click the link to download our free dishwasher buying guide to learn more about the most popular brands, get answers to frequently asked questions, and learn buying strategies to save you money. Almost 1 million people have found answers in the Yale guide. Thanks for watching.